In this position, black played H take G, and white's immediate response was rook to E1 to set up a discovery. Instead of playing rook to E1, what should have been played is knight to F6, forces the exchange with G take F, then play rook to E1. And if white doesn't want to give up material, he has to play king to D8. And once king to D8 is played, then you play queen to B6 check, and the game is basically over. So white would have to either give up material or take a chance on the game being lost. Now, if they decide to give up the knight, the game is still over. Because now, the bishop is in danger. If the bishop takes, then you still play queen to B6, which keeps white's king in the center. So it had to come this way to F7. So and then once you play there, now you can free up the bishop or come back with a knight to H4. Because you want to put the knight eventually on F5. And you do that after you play bishop to D3. That keeps the pressure and keeps white king in the center. So white has to get back material. The center is already closed by his own pawns, and there's no way around eventually getting caught in the resignation or getting checkmated. Because now all your pieces will be active. Once you play bishop to D3 with the knight on H4, then the other rook becomes available that's on H1. And with the black king here, the game is basically over because now he has to give enough material, and it's probably going to cause a loss eventually. Because once this knight reaches F5, the game is basically over. Take a look at knight to F6 instead of rook to E1 from the brain.